Hello everyone, welcome back to the Ritual Flow. For today's reading, we're going to be doing a reading for April 2024 for the sign of Cancer. So if you are a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or any other placement you're feeling called to take a look at, then these messages are for you. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. So take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't try to force something to fit if it's not matching your energy, your situation. This is a timeless reading as well. So if you're seeing this at some time other than April 2024, then that is a good indicator that these messages are more relevant to you now when you're seeing it. So, let's see. Okay. So, something is coming into your awareness this month about how you've not exactly been truthful with yourself, about some situation of give and take in your life. We'll clarify this in a moment, but I'm immediately getting something about expectations, like you expecting to receive more or someone to give more. But there's something amiss here about your perspective that needs adjustment this month. It's almost like, I'm getting this energy of like almost like piousness, like holier than thou. It's almost this energy of like starting out the month, like you feel above the fray. You feel very like good about yourself and like the effort you're putting in and what you're doing, how you're behaving or perhaps like interacting. But like something about this is like part of this illusion. Like it's almost like you may feel that you're giving more to some situation than you actually are. And it's almost like you're expecting someone else to like match the efforts that you're perceiving for yourself, but like what I'm getting here is that that whatever you're expecting of others isn't actually like what you're giving in some way. And you're having a little bit of difficulty in like seeing things clearly, seeing the objective truth. Like you're looking at things in a certain way, but there's something that you're missing. You're feeling, I don't know, it's almost like there's this, like you feel this negative energy towards someone. But it's of your own making by like the ways in which you're deceiving yourself. It's like you're refusing to see some sort of truth that's present in your reality. And it's like by the end of the month, like something happens. There is like a sudden change, like a sudden like turning point that shakes things up and allows you the opportunity to face this truth, to like step up and lead in a new way, to participate in your life in a new way. All right, let's clarify some of this and get a little more detail. We'll start with the Seven of Swords, Six of Pentacles at the top. Nine of Cups. Okay. Let me see what goes with that. What else? Okay. So you're feeling like some loss, disappointment, like your wishes aren't being fulfilled. Yeah, like someone isn't meeting your expectations in some way. But that's where you're deceiving yourself. It's like the loss that you perceive, the lack that you perceive isn't as... It's like a mental construct that you've like created within yourself. It's your perspective. It's almost as if like your wishes are being fulfilled, but you're not seeing it that way. You're not realizing that you're manifesting this situation, this reality for yourself with your mindset. That because you're wanting to see some sort of lack, some sort of imbalance in what you're giving versus what someone else is giving, that's getting in your way of feeling happy, feeling like things are good and how they should be. It's like you're of a mindset of it's almost wanting to find, looking for a problem, looking for an issue, and so it's literally creating one. You're creating this experience of lack when things otherwise could be good, and that's how you're deceiving yourself. And it's a very mental, in your head situation. Let's look at the Seven of Wands, because this is an energy of perceiving yourself in a brighter light, a better light than you're perceiving others or someone else specific, perhaps. I don't know, it feels like someone specific, or a specific group of people. So we have death. There's a change. Seven of Wands again. There's a change happening in your perspective, in your mindset. It's you feel like you're alone. You're putting forth this great effort, and like fighting for something, and you feel like you're the only one doing it, which isn't true. And this is an inner transformation. Yeah. You feel like you're at odds with someone else. And it's like at the beginning of the month, you have the perception that you're ahead, that you're winning, essentially. There's definitely this feeling of like opposition, of like having some sort of adversary. And you like start out having the perception that like you're better than them, or you're doing better, like that you have the upper hand. And like something about this is like an ego death. Like there's some sort of like a blow to your ego that may come about this month that sort of alters your opinion of yourself. And I was just getting something coming through about like this may not even be public. This feels like a very internal experience and realization that like whoever this adversary is, this person you feel like pitted against or competitive with about like who's giving enough and who's not. This person may not even be aware of like the change that occurs within you, or like whatever experience triggers this interchange, this realization that maybe you're not giving as much as, or like offering or putting in as much effort as you think you are, or like something happening to show you that your opponent, or whatever, however you want to like word it, is doing more than what you were choosing to believe and choosing to see. Like it feels like a private dawning upon you of the reality. But that, that doesn't necessarily have to be the case. Like it could be something that like if you don't allow yourself to realize this on your own internally, like as a private affair, then there may be like an external circumstance intervention where it's not like this person is like consciously like showing you like, look, you're not doing as good as you think you are, or I'm doing better than you think I am. Like sort of like if you don't rise up to see the truth for yourself, it may like inadvertently like get shoved in your face in some way. But like understand, you do have the capability of like potentially avoiding getting your nose rubbed in it if you like open yourself, if you like rise to this challenge of like opening your mental state up to seeing things more objectively. Because like this energy here, it feels like it's only your subjective experience of like feeling like this person isn't like meeting your standards. When really it's like, I don't know, I'm just getting this like inflated sense of self with the Seven of Wands for some reason. I mean, that's not even that's not a normal meaning of that card, but it's so strong on that yeah, like seeing this truth, it's a big change, like a big milestone for you that's supposed to sort of like reset your trajectory. Okay. Something about this competitive spirit or energy between you and this other person, that you're either like feeling like you're more, or if it's not like actively feeling like you're more, you're focused on feeling like they're not enough. And something about this has like a financial aspect. It definitely feels like you, what's limiting you from seeing the truth and like the broader picture and having this like transformative shift is your focus on the scarcity. Like I said, like it's not really there. You're creating it because of where you're placing your mental focus. And like I said earlier, what was coming through is like this energy of you looking for a problem in the other person. And something about this dynamic between you that's adversarial. There's supposed to be an element of teamwork here in truth, and you're not willing to see or wanting to see yourselves like in this teamwork. There's this desire to like elevate yourself, to like feel better, or to like put that person on a lower level for some reason, I guess, to make you feel better. But like this is supposed to be like an equal back and forth, like more of an element of collaboration. But there can't be this collaboration if you're not playing fairly, and you're like looking for a weak point and like looking for something to be wrong. Like it creates something being wrong. And again, with like the element of like collaboration and teamwork being emphasized there, it's almost like you're having trouble like balancing things and having like a teamwork situation with this person, or it could be like a group of people, but it's like you're having trouble doing that and seeing the truth of that possibility, because it's like you want to win for some reason. But this isn't a situation where like you winning means that the other person loses. In order for you to win in this situation, you have to recognize that you and this person are like on the same team and putting in the same effort and like matching each other. Like you win when this other person is winning. You're always going to feel like you're losing and like struggling to win when you're putting this person in a place below you, or trying to find something wrong with like what they're contributing to this dynamic, whatever it is. Let's look at the Four of Cups. Yeah. it's this truth that you're refusing to see, that like this is an equal give and take. That like it's like you're refusing to see that this is actually a very successful situation. And the only place where this dynamic isn't successful is because like you're wanting to see or like focus on the flaws in this other person or how they're acting or behaving. But it's like when you're focused on what the other person or people are doing wrong, you're missing or like have some blinders up about the role that you're playing, what you're contributing. So there's definitely a need to sort of go within and have some self-reflection to be able to move forward, to see progress, to be able to experience the success that's actually occurring here in truth. It's like a situation of like you getting in your own way, like in a mental sense of this being a successful dynamic. Like something about it feels like it challenges you, and that sparks you to like want to come out on top. But the only way you can really ultimately feel good about it is if you stop deceiving yourself about the differences that are present between you. It's like you're wanting to see the differences when there are actually more similarities present than you realize. It's like talking yourself out of seeing the similarities. It's like you have the capability for like everything to go smoothly and feel great. Like this is the perfect scenario. If you allow yourself to see it that way, it can be. It truly is. But if you're wanting to focus on, you know, anything and everything that could possibly not be right, then those things grow and get bigger in the like presence of your focus and are like amplified, magnified. It's like making a mountain out of a molehill. Sort of energy. It feels like that's what you've been doing, like focusing on these finer details of what's going on in this dynamic, and like any little discrepancy you can find, like blowing it out of proportion and like making some sort of thing of it. When in actuality, things are really a lot better than what you realize, or they could be if you would let them. So yeah, there's definitely this aspect of growth happening for you, of like this experience this month setting you on a course to have a better experience of this situation in the long term. Because yeah. Yeah, okay. this, it's like you have this opportunity that by the end of the month, there's like some awareness gained about how successful this situation actually is. And letting go of this sort of untruth, or like this desire to like come out on top, to like so it's like to be the king. Like, I don't know, maybe you have a Leo placement, because their strength is here, and it's giving it's here twice, and it's giving a strong energy of that. There's this element of control, of wanting to be in charge, and like deceiving yourself and thinking that you can control this other person by pointing out anything you see as like a flaw or a problem. You have to have the strength to realize that you're deceiving yourself in thinking that you can control this situation. The only control you have is in your perception and your mindset. There's something about some element of the past, like taking yourself back to a time mentally when things felt balanced, like helps you break this illusion, or like maybe even having a dream that opens up this truth. That could be the universe sort of forcing its hand if you don't intervene in this situation, like through your own mind, your own perception. But like ultimately, when you quit lying to yourself about like being in this position of like being on the throne, and this other person or people not living up to your standards, once you let that go, it brings this element of like peace and harmony and balance. Like you're able to see the reciprocal flow of energy. You're able to participate and like have teamwork and the joyful situation that you would ideally like to have here. There's some sort of like reconciliation that occurs, and like the opportunity for it has been there all along. Like I said, it's literally just your focus on the negative, or like nitpicking at flaws that's blocking you from feeling like things are good here. Like things are good, but you're not wanting to see it. Okay. Let's pull a couple of oracle cards and see. Okay. So I'm getting that part of your, like I was saying here about this, it's like a feeling of scarcity, but it felt like something about like money is involved. Like this is what I'm getting off of this card. It's like something about your, like what's driving you to focus on the negative, to like look for the flaws, the weak points, like the reasons why things aren't going right. It's due to an over focus on the mundane, the material, the physical aspects of life and this dynamic. Something about like whatever experience you have, whether internally or whether it's like pushed upon you externally because you keep avoiding it. Whatever this is, and it could be once again, like coming through in a dream, like it opens this pathway to have a more deeply spiritual experience, or to bring some balance into the situation by looking at things from a more non-physical perspective, like looking at the energy behind something, like the energy that this person brings to the table, rather than just focusing on like what you see from this person in the physical world. It's like when you look at this person and like what they're contributing, where you think you're doing more, you're looking at like the physical results, like the tangible results, but you're ignoring this person's like energetic contribution. And when you open that space to like see more than just like what's right in front of you, it has the ability to change things, to bring things more into balance, to have a deeper experience of harmony in this dynamic. Like I said before, things are more balanced and equal than you realize. Like you have this blindfold on where you're not willing to see it from your initial perspective here. You're receiving some sort of communication, like some sort of signal or like realization that like sparks this opportunity for change within you, and therefore within this dynamic. And there's also something about like how you communicate. Like communicating in a more fair and balanced way. It's like rather than, it's like almost like you feel the need to call attention to what you see wrong or like lacking in this person, like in a physical sense. It's like you're really focused on what's going on in the physical world, and like that's what you speak about. It's like you tell this person, oh, you were late to the appointment, you were late to the party, like you didn't like physically show up in time, or you didn't bring what I thought you would bring. Like in the physical sense, like, oh, like you showed up to this party, but like you forgot to bring the napkins that like we ask you to bring. But it's almost like, and it's like you want to speak to this and like harass this person about like, oh, well, gosh, like you always let us down. Like you forgot the thing. And like not recognizing that why, you know, in this scenario, I'm laying out like, while this person may have forgotten to bring the napkins, it's like you're disregarding what this person brought with their presence. And maybe like, maybe even it's like this person didn't forget the napkins. Maybe they couldn't afford to get them and bring them. So they brought what they could, which was a good energy. And you're not giving them credit for what they are able to give. It's like you're expecting more from this person in the physical, and you're not giving them credit for like their spiritual contribution, their energetic, emotional contribution. And something about communicating that will help you see. And it feels like that's something that's going to be like a focal point of whatever communication, like whatever spirit shows you about this situation. That like, it feels like a mismatch here. Like one person giving more physically and the other person giving more emotionally. But they're given an equal measure, but you're not seeing the value in what this person's contributing. Like if they're not able to match your contribution on the physical or like financial material level, you don't see it as equivalent. It's like you want like tit for tat. It's almost like you're contributing US dollars, so you expect this person to contribute US dollars. Okay, well, like you're contributing the dollars, like this person over here is contributing like euros or yen or something, like some other currency to the situation, and they are giving it in equal measure, but you're not willing to see that because it's like it's not translating to the currency that you understand. And something is going to be shown to you about the energy behind this and how things are more equivalent than they seem. That you've just not been willing to see it. Okay. So, if this reading resonated, give it a like, comment down below, share it with someone, subscribe if you have not already done so. Thank you for letting me read for you. I hope this has been helpful in some way, and I hope you receive whatever other insight that you are needing to make some peace with this situation and be able to experience the good in it that's really there. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can see how to do that below, and I look forward to seeing you next time, Cancer. Bye.